welcome to our kitchen. Today we're going to make a white cake, but we're going to make it kind of fun and festive. Please pardon the weird grinding, growling noises in the background. My dishwasher is running. I didn't think this through. It's a very noisy dishwasher, so I apologize if anything's kind of grinding and growly stuff. If you can't understand things that I say, you can always message the library, ask, hey, Olivia, can you explain this step? I kind of couldn't hear it, so it's fine. You can do that. Yeah, exactly. So, like I said, today we're going to make a white cake, but we're going to make it a little more fun. I mean, not that white cakes aren't fun, but we're going to add some color to it. We're going to add some nerds. Why? I don't know. It just sounds like fun. I mean, it's like a confetti cake, but we'll see how this works. I don't know if this will work, but it's going to be really fun to try it, so I'm gonna go for it. Alright, so we want to start with our liquid ingredients. What you want to do ahead of time before you start is you want to crack 4 eggs and separate the yolks from the whites. If you don't have an egg separator, you could use the eggshell itself and just kind of go back and forth till the whites fall out. The only problem with that is it's easy to break the yolk when you do that. So another way to do that would just be like get a slotted spoon or like a colander or something like that with small holes. Not the bigger hole colanders, the smaller ones, and do it that way. But I luckily have an egg separator, so I did it that way. I'm done with that already. It should be about a cup's worth of egg whites. This looks wonderful on there, doesn't it? It looks better in person. You'll also want to soften or melt your butter. I just melted mine. It was taking too long. And you want some buttermilk or sour milk. So I don't have either one of those. So what you want to do, if you're also like that, ahead of time and don't have that particular ingredient, if you take 1 tablespoon of either lemon juice or vinegar and put it in your measuring cup and then pour in a cup of milk, that's the proportions or not a cup of milk, but you want it to equal a cup when you have them combined. So you add your vinegar or your lemon juice first and then add your milk, so it measures up to a cup. You actually want a cup and 1/3 of sour milk, so I added just a little bit more lemon juice and about a 1/3 cup of milk. This one actually doesn't have a 1 1/3 cup setting. It just goes to half, 1, 1 1/2, etc. Which is a little annoying, but yeah, I've been cooking long enough, I kind of know where it's at. Okay, let's actually do this, right? So I'm going to add my butter first. Let's pour that in. Set that aside. And I'm going to add my buttermilk. And I would use my whisk, but I used it this morning for something else. So. And that was 1 stick of butter or half a cup, by the way. Sorry, I didn't tell you what the measurement was, did I? Oops. So you've got 1 1/3 cup of sour milk in here, and then 1 stick of butter in here. We're going to do a teaspoon of vanilla, or a capful. Made my precise measurements here. We're going to add our sugar. Now I have just a 1/4 cup right here, but you're going to be adding 1 3/4 cups of sugar. So you're going to do this 4, 5, 6, 7 times. Hey, I can do math. Get that in here. Looks kind of frothy. Stir that in until it's dissolved. You shouldn't have any resistance left in there. Okay, I'm gonna add my salt next. You want 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. It's gonna be kind of hard to measure. I luckily have this nice little measuring cup that I can change the size, which is cool. But if you want to do 1/8 of a teaspoon, I said teaspoon, right? I hope I said teaspoon. 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. You could just get a 1/4 teaspoon and fill it halfway. I was begging for 1/8 of a teaspoon when I got married, and I just got a bunch of like coffee scoops, which are cups. So somehow people didn't quite understand what I was asking for, but I have one now. So that. And our soda, you want 1/2 teaspoon for that. Just sprinkle it around, throw some on the table, throw some more on the table. Yeah, I'm messy. And then we want 1 full teaspoon of baking powder. You enjoying your snacks? Do you want me to add your snacks to the cake? Sprinkle that around. And mix it. You know what, I really want a whisk, and I have a smaller one. I think I'm going to grab that. It's just going to be much easier with clumps floating around in here and baking powder. So hold on. Much better. Okay. Just stick this here. Oh yeah, that's so much better. Use a whisk, guys. Okay, add your egg whites. Should be a little harder to stir now. Looks good. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and add our flour. Try not to lose your whisk in the batter here. Stop. Okay. 2 cups of flour. I think this equals 2 cups in here. We will find out. If I'm wrong, I still have more in the bag. So. Mix that in first. Oh, oven's done. Cool. So I have my oven set to 350 degrees. Just whisking that in. This whisk actually belongs to a stand mixer, which would be smarter for me to use maybe, but yeah, this way I'm working for my sweets. Yeah. Kind of looks like pancake batter, which is what I used my other whisk for this morning. They were good pancakes too. Oh. actually a little bit over 2 cups in here. So, hurrah! All right. Really? Let's mix that in. Ah! I'm getting batter on me. I'm still getting batter on me. Ah! Ah! Isn't it crazy that we've been doing this for about 6 months now? Yeah, crazy. This has been a weird year. Kind of fun, but very weird. Okay, that's all mixed in. There's your cake, guys. You're going to go back to your spoon. I am dripping on the floor. Guess I'll clean that up later. And we're going to add our nerds. I have a funny story for you. So I have a habit of not seeing how much of something I'm buying when I go to purchase something. I've done this with sugar, where I got 2 25-pound bags of sugar. I have not gone through it all yet. I did that with flour. I've done that with a few things. And I ordered a box of nerds. Except I thought I was getting a box of nerds. I don't know why I didn't just... Well, I mean, I haven't been going into stores. So that's why I'm ordering things. But no, it was a box full of boxes of nerds. So I have a lot of nerds. They kind of hurt your teeth after a while when you're eating them. Okay, let's add this. It's fun. I'll add about half the box, maybe. I don't know, we'll go all out. Whole thing. There's one more in here. I can hear it. There it goes. That looks like fun, guys. Look at this. I mean, you can probably do this with sprinkles and be easier, but now you get like banana. No, what is it? It's grape and orange and lemon and apple and strawberry. So now you get some flavor pops in there. Should be fun. Okay, I'm going to set this aside and get my pans ready. And I'm going to try my springform pans. I was experimenting with them for her birthday cake. And I think I got this figured out. But you put down your parchment paper. You want to have parchment paper with these. And the big one, it just fits in nicely, so you don't have to worry about that. It does kind of ride up on the edges a bit, but it didn't really make much of a difference. The other ones I have to cut to size, so I'm going to do that off camera real quick, just so you guys aren't being bored watching me cut some paper. That's why you watch a kitchen show, right? You want to watch someone cut circular paper. That's why we watch. Okay, be right back. Okay, paper's cut, paper's fitted. I sprayed my pan just to be on the safe side. I'm only going to do 2 layers just because my cake tray isn't very tall, so it can't fit all 3 layers in there, so I'm doing just the 2. We're going to do the big one first, I think. Oh, your nerds fall to the bottom, so mix it up as you're going. And I'll do that. Okay, there's way more nerds in my top one. Go to the bottom. Okay, well, I'm going to stick these in the oven. We're going to see how it turns out. You're going to want to cook this for, let's see here, 13 by 9 by 2 is 25 to 30 minutes. For 9 and, yeah, let's go 20 to 30 minutes. This one might be a little shorter. We'll go 25 just for fun. Start at 25, check it with a toothpick or a butter knife, and then if it comes out clean, you're done. If not, add 5 minutes. I'll be right back. Okay guys, the cake is all done. It looks great. It came out wonderfully. I did taste a piece that was left in the pan, and it's very different. It tastes like nerds. Pretty cool actually, eating cake and it tastes like nerds. They melted very nicely in the cake. So here's the result. Here's our lovely little cake here. You can see all the colors down at the bottom here. There's colors at the top too, but it really sunk down the bottom. You're not supposed to be up here. Hey, come on, get down. Get down. I don't want you up here with food. Cats, right? Anyway, I think this doesn't really need much frosting. It's going to be pretty sweet. So I might sprinkle some powdered sugar on the top, maybe add a few nerds for decoration. But that's our nerd cake, guys. This recipe came from Better Homes and Gardens. There's plenty of Better Homes and Gardens cookbooks in our system, so be sure to check those out. You can even get cookbooks on Hoopla and on Libby, so check them out, guys, and we will see you next week. Say bye! Can you say bye? Yeah, bye-bye.